Hey everybody, and welcome to King of Shadows 1111. This is Queen of Light 1111 here with your Monday reading. So I just did the energy check-in for the Queen of Light channel. And in that reading, we received this Views of the Ego card as the current state of the contract. And it had a lot to do with the masculine, right? This could be this energy of masculine seeing his ego, seeing where he has been self-absorbed. That's really what's happening in the contract. So I thought, you know what? I want to look a little bit more into this energy. So I asked Spirit and I said, give me more on what masculine is looking at when he's looking in the mirror around his ego. The first card that we have at the bottom of the deck is the Thinking Woman. Remember, this is a lot like the King of Swords. So there is this energy here of this thinking woman. And I feel like masculine is tapping into his, feminine energy. I really do, given the number of feminine cards that we have here. I feel like there's this energy where he's really thinking, look at this, 9 of Swords, about his divine feminine. Okay, he's in this energy of understanding and knowing what he has done and what he didn't do, what he promised, where he tricked her. It's this energy of understanding. He's having a higher understanding of what he has done, how he has behaved in the past, whether it's to feminine or other people. And this is this energy that as he starts to look in the mirror, he's starting to see what he's been doing. And he's suffering in silence. It's giving him a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety as he looks at and reviews himself. Look at 47 is 11. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I say that, watch that Queen of Light 1111 video first. So what is this Views of the Ego energy all about? Look at this. Magician in the mirror and accelerated motion. That's the 8 of Wands. And this is the 8. And remember, we got that number 8 card as well in masculine's energy when on that other reading. So here we have the energy of the magician in the mirror. Remember, when we had that card in the Queen of Light video, it was about awakening and the magician. Well, here it is. Him taking a look at himself. Him looking at what he's been doing. And how he's treated people, how he's behaved, what he's done well, what he hasn't done well, is really helping him come into this magician energy, coming into his energy of power, coming into his energy of higher intellect and understanding and knowing. So this card is saying that his review of himself is helping him become that magician, helping him understand that he is the magician and that he is in a place of power to transform himself. And as he comes into this understanding, he starts to transform quickly. I've always said this from the beginning. Yes, it takes the feminine a long time, as she goes through her healing and she goes through her evolution. But as she does, it's almost like she leaves a trail of fairy dust for the masculine to kind of track. So it makes his motion, his ascension when he's awake. He has to be awake to see the fairy dust you're leaving, to receive the healing you're sending. But when he's awake, as the reading I just did stated, his mastery, his awakening, his transformation, his healing is accelerated. The next card that we have around him looking at himself, bottom of the deck, we have the goddess of endurance, Persephone, clarified by the Queen of Cups, clarified by the fall full moon. It says, yes, the time has come. Culmination of effort, completion, abundance, fulfillment, release, fruits of your labor, focus on your knees, harvest, moving on. Number 9, you can't make it up. 9 of Swords at the bottom of the deck for this one. Number 9 at the bottom of the deck for this next set of cards. So this is the divine masculine and feminine reunited deck. So in this deck, when Persephone comes out, this is this energy of, this powerful feminine. And this energy where It's about the threshold for endurance. Especially when you think about, for example, like a woman's threshold for endurance. The feminine hangs in there, and she goes through childbirth. She goes through these extreme levels of pain, of sadness, of love. And she's victorious. The story of Persephone, as this book states it, is that she was kidnapped and taken to the underworld. And like the alchemist that she is, she turned that opportunity to claim the title of the queen of the underworld. And through this claiming of her power, she was able to return to Earth. So she's on Earth for 6 months, and she's in the underworld for 6 months. So this is the energy about looking at the situations that you're currently in and seeing how you can use the endurance to climb to victory. So this energy about what he's looking at where he needs to heal. He's looking at the things that he's done. He's looking at his transformation, and he wants to do it quickly. But when he thinks about this energy of, how his feminine has endured pain, how compassionate she has been through pain, he knows the time has come for him to take action. The time has come to take action towards the abandonment that he created. So what's he looking at? Joy. Number 9. Hermit. Number 9. You can't make this up. And then we have the Queen of Fire. But look at this date. August 21. Yesterday. That's the completion. That's the completion. Today is the 22nd. 9s are all about the energy of completion, but it's all that very single energy. So here we have the energy of joy as he's looking at himself. Look at these two people dancing. He's in this energy where he's releasing things that don't serve him. He's releasing and purging things that are holding him back from true joy. I'm telling you, completion energy. And he's really in this energy where he's trying to resurface from the darkness, right? Persephone, she was in the underworld. He's trying to get to the light again. He's been in this energy of karma, karmic cycles, karmic patterns in the darkness. But as he's awakening, he's really wanting to claim victory and come to the light. So he's doing things to pull himself out of that energy. So maybe he's going out for walks. Maybe he's listening to music. Maybe he's stretching. Maybe he's starting to work out. Maybe he's lifting up his energy through laughter. But he's in this energy where he's tapping into the light. He's tapping into his joy. He's tapping into his inner guide, his inner knowing, to find his strength to break out of karmic cycles. You can't make this up. The amount of ones that we have in both readings, the amount of 9s in this reading, the number 9, 9 of Swords, Goddess of Endurance, number 9. We have this energy of joy, number 9, Hermit, number 9, and then these 2 8s. This is the cycle. 53 is an 8, accelerating. He's coming into his mastery. He's coming into his healing. He's transforming. He's tapping into his inner light to find strength to release people, things, and situations that do not serve him. And as he's doing that, and as he comes more into the light, he's seeing his ego. But as he sees his ego, remember the feminine is his mirror. He's seeing what he projected onto his feminine. And he's suffering in silence, but he's evolving. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And don't forget, I have that double special on my website, Twin Flame Energy. Check in for the video reading and what is supporting and challenging your union reading. Both on sale through the end of this week. Book on my website. Have a wonderful day. Bye.